Réponse de Leon!
Repanse de Lyonesse was a paladin of Bretonnia, a term that should be explained to understand what she represents to the common folk of these lands. These are titles given to heroic individuals that go beyond their rank or station. Whether you are a knight of the realm, a questing knight, or otherwise, you could still be called a paladin. A paladin will often serve a lord as their personal champion, guarding them in battle and also seeking out the most mighty of the enemy's army. All Grell Knights are considered to be holy paladins in their own right, though not all paladins are Grell Knights. Such is their fame that whenever one enters a town, throngs of common folk show up just to get a glimpse of them. Henry le Massif was one of these Grell Knights who was also a paladin. He comes from northern Bretonnia and was known to be a massive man. He decided to follow Repanse and was able to drink from the Grell, becoming a mighty Grell Knight. His skill at monster slaying was legendary, and now we're going to see him do just that. It's time to bring down SETTRA. We now return. The foolish vainglory of our faction will see us through. I could get cheaper recruitment, but I'll take more leadership. Sir John is ready for duty again, and no one was shocked about that. We're heading back over here to Zandri. It's time to go after Henry. It won't be easy, but we are going to do it, and we're going to do it well. 151 lost. We're going to occupy that location. Now we own Zandri, Tomb Raider. Okay, so Repanse now has a +2 to leadership whenever fighting Tomb Kings. And here is a gold sigil sword. Who will I give that to? Ah, Henry. He's very powerful for someone who has no items at all on him outside of a potion. I have nothing more to give you currently. Alright, let's have a look over here. Do I have anything for you, damsel? I do not. I gave her one holy icon, and that will have to be sufficient. When it comes to spellcasting, it's time for her to pick up Earthblood, rank 3. I like to maximize whatever spells I pick up. And now, Henry, you get Woundmaker. He's at 448 weapon strength. Not bad. Nothing to sneeze at. For Zandri, I'm going to upgrade you now. I've got a lot of land to upgrade. We'll pick up a clay pit, as we could always use more trade goods for even more money. Now, when it comes to recruitment, we could use some military recruitment buildings like a stables. What else do we need? Well, that would be handy. A smithy. Cheaper buildings, right? More armor when defending. That's a lot, actually. That's really not too bad. Let's go look over here. Okay, rank 4 for foot squires. I would like to get some foot squires locally, so we'll take a training field. That'll be 2 recruitment buildings for us. And we still have gold, where we can build up walls. There's my city watch. 3,975 gold per turn. Wow. Let's go over here. As a great paladin, I forgot to pick my Grell vow. Fortunately, I began with my questing and knight's vow, but thank you for reminding me. I did actually forget. Okay, pledge to valor, pledge to destroy, raise 5. No, we're not doing that. If I do that, well, it's really not a huge deal outside of missing out on perfect vigor and magical attacks. The rest I won't be able to access for quite some time. Okay, let's see here. Vampire Coast, Counts, Skaven, or Chaos. We'll go and pick up Pledge to Valor. Yeah, we can kill a few enemies like that. For Henry, let's see here. Agent actions, I mean, that's really easy. Rank up 5 times. We're going to let him do that. More armor and leadership. Oh yeah, he'll become even more powerful. I love that. So we'll go down that route and pick up all of those new capabilities. I do believe we are now done. And just to show how amazing the turn times are, we're going to watch it again. Now it's actually fun to watch it. It's like, holy crap. Is it really happening? Oh, the Border Prince has allied the dwarves. Really? You want to ally? I don't want to ally you. You're fighting Lothern. I don't want to fight Lothern. I don't want Tyrion coming down here and kicking sand into my food. You know he's very rude. He's known for that. He's a freaking bully.
So be quick with them.
Yeah, be quick with them. My God. I can't do it. Repanse wouldn't do it. Even though that is a lot of gold, I cannot do it because Repanse would not do it. Treaty with Musion? I think not. Gotrek and Felix. Again, I would pick them up if I could use them as heroes, but no. No, no, no. Oh, look who's over here at Bel Aliad. I bet we need to come down here to go fight them. There you are. Okay. I wonder if I go back into March. No, that wouldn't be sufficient. I could lure them to attack me, maybe. Let's go move over here. All right. Now, with all of my gold, I could certainly afford another army. That is true, but I want to upgrade everything that I have currently. When it comes to another leader, who do I even want for that? Mogan of the Flame is one option. We've got Sir John, who I've used before, a very powerful fellow, or even a spellcaster could be interesting just to change things up. I mean, these are all very good. I would probably base it on whatever trait they have for something that's really handy. Like Adelhard has a +10 to leadership, audacity, +15 to weapon strength, which makes him quite powerful. Thomas Dubois, he's got +12 when fighting large enemies. So there's a lot of options for us over here. All right. Now, let's go look at diplomacy. For diplomacy, what more can we do right now? There's really not too much. Evidently, they have quite a few armies out there, which means I certainly need to build up. I was going to wait, but now that I'm seeing their strength, we need to hurry up and find someone to help out. Virtue of the Penitent? No, we're going for Sir John. It's time for him to come back for a little while. Okay, you've got a few items over here. You can keep everything that you have. What else do we need? Mogan, you do not need that. Okay. Don't need that Grave Robber. Thomas Dubois, I'll take that Toll Keeper. So there's a lot of followers that we can now use. Okay, with your money, we can only get 7 peasant units, which is really, again, not bad. We'll take up a few battle pilgrims. They have Frenzy. Frenzy's not bad. We'll take a Grell Relique and also peasant bowmen. For now, we'll get our peasant bowmen. We shall begin to build up his army, and now we can end our turn. Let's do so. I hope they come to attack me. I want that. What do you want? You want a treaty? Well, I'm not here to fight you, not currently. You are fighting Henry, but I might want your lands in the future, unfortunately for you. Are they coming? They are. It is time for a battle. Weirdly enough, it's in my favor, and heavily too. Despite them having very good units, we're going to fight this out only because they do have a good army. I mean, I'm not sure why it's so skewed in my favor. We are strong, sure. It could be due to our level, but we're only level 8. We're about to be 9. Let's go in anyway, because again, they have Ushabti, they have horsemen, they have a few tomb guard. It should be a proper good fight. There is always an enemy to worry about. The Tomb Kings are on their way. They have a fairly large force. Ushabti are being hit by that trebuchet. Not one has fallen just yet, but I'm sure with enough damage, they'll begin to take a lot of losses. If we look over here at my own formation, I've decided to position the army of REPANSE right over here in the corner, where we have all of our infantry staggered out, some in the rear, because eventually Ushabti will be summoned in. My swordsmen will be charging in momentarily. We did do a forced march, so everyone's very tired. There goes REPANSE. She'll be taking out the enemy Tomb King. If we can do that, then we'll have a much easier time of it moving on. There they go, attacking my poor foot squires, who are also charging in after another target. All of my knights, they're over here waiting on the right flank. Eventually, they'll be heading after some enemies like their own horsemen. Let's go have a look at what's happening. So we can see another charge is happening right in the middle. These are battle pilgrims. They have frenzy. They're pretty strong, but they're going to lose a lot. There's one awakening of the wood to break them down. Thank you, damsel. Let's look elsewhere now. We're engaging them at various points. I'm removing a few threats just by keeping them busy with only one unit. Over here, REPANSE is still chasing the enemy Tomb King, who's quickly and easily losing the fight. Our damsel staying in the middle, where she's able to use her magic to support our units. And over here, we've got Henry, who's currently going after Ushabti. Now our knights are moving in. One group has already hit a group of skeleton horsemen. The other two will be charging in just a little while, heading after probably these Nehekara warriors. I mean, those guys are a big threat. Let's zoom out and look at what's happening. So my trebuchet is targeting these skeleton horsemen archers. We probably need to see how many kills that they have. Only 4. These Ushabti are in a critical binding state. They're falling apart. I do have spears back here handling these carrion. And further down, we've got a Tomb King who's finally fading. There we go. One good charge on those Nehekaran warriors. We've destroyed one group already of their horsemen. Let's go have a look now. These Nehekarans are losing easily and quickly. There's another mighty charge hitting them from behind. And if we look further down the line, you can see how we've already won. We took out their most vital assets. Now we just get to follow up. There's Henry. He's exhausted, but that's okay. She did it. She finally got that Tomb King. He went flying. REPANSE won the battle. 1 kill, but the only one that truly matters. Here we go. They have summoned in their Ushabti on top of my knights. We might end up losing quite a few knights due to those Ushabti being right there. Let's zoom out again and check out what's happening on the left flank. I've moved my archers over here to the left flank. That way they can get a easier shot, a line of sight on these Nehekaran warriors. And we also have some knights errant who are attacking skeleton horsemen archers. Over here, further on the left flank, there's only one group of skeleton warriors. We've got some peasant bowmen hitting them, so they're probably all about to fall apart. There's not too much left for them to do other than just be destroyed. These Tomb Guard have, wow, or they had a lot of kills, but it's over now. We've won. We've done it. One more decisive victory for our faction. We did lose 349 and we beat them. Okay, we'll execute whoever is left. Can you execute what's dead? You can destroy it, I suppose. The Von Karsteins, pardon me. A foreign trespasser? Wait, can you explain that to me? He shouldn't be down here. I'll have to take a gander. There's no way, right? Alright, we're gonna have a look. There's a hedge wizard for our damsel for more magic. Okay, Vlad is down here. That's really interesting. What lands do you even own, Vlad? Oh my god, Henry's been moving hard into the Orc lands. No wonder they have so much power. Okay, at rank 9, it's time to give you honorable and pure. A larger leadership aura size, more of a aura leadership effect, and untainted +5. Great way to get rid of corruption. Now, Henry, you get Woundmaker. You know what you're getting. For the damsel, she gets evasion. And now, what more can I kill? I suppose I'll go back to Xandri to replenish a little bit. We'll build up our garrison, and while we're here, we'll upgrade to a town. That way we can build proper walls. When it comes to Sir John, he's only able to afford a few more peasant units before I'm maxed out. That's really unfortunate, as I need a lot more peasant units to actually fill up his army. I can't fill it up with knights, not today, not right now. Alright, so we have cheaper buildings down here. I can change it up to a higher tax rate. The coast of Araby, you're still building things up. You'll continue to do so as I get more and more gold. And let's end our turn. If Vlad is down here to fight Henry, I'm okay with that notion. That idea is appealing to me, and I like it a lot. There's Henry again. They performed a great incantation. Yeah, he's right over here. Hello? I suppose I could destroy you. That's a great way to get a trait from him. I don't remember which one you get from Vlad, but either way, free trait. It's all free. Guess we're going shopping for Vlad's head. All right, let's wait. And there we go. Let's have a look at his faction real quick, though. I'm very curious about it. He has no lands. He's been wandering. Now that is really intriguing. Unfortunately for you, Vlad, I've got to get rid of you. Goodbye. They all get to go away. That entire faction is gone. She has now gained a potion of toughness. Wound recovery time down by 4. Alright, Undeath Descendant. Down but probably not out, as you cannot really kill what doesn't truly live. Hey, we were having that chat. Vampire Hunter, more leadership when fighting them. She's gained a new trait, Warrior, more melee attack, and 10% more weapon strength, which is incredible. She's at 528 now, and she's gone up in rank once more. Okay, Fleur-de-Lis banner, we'll take that. It's a great aura augment, providing +9 to melee attack and melee defense. She's really an unbelievable lord, or lady, in this case. 508 weapon strength for Henry now. And for you, damsel, earthing. I do not want you to take damage whenever you cast spells. Alright, so we could wait here. And I want to only because, again, I want a bigger garrison. So we shall wait it out. Land of Assassins, you need what? A pottery maker, indeed. Coast of Araby, you could use a barracks. And we get one more turn until we complete another bit of technology to improve our lords and heroes. More weapon strength and speed. We keep on stacking it up. Yeah, Sir John will come out to help us later. We're gonna need a few heroes for him. What else could we really use? I suppose we could use a few more knights. We could use artillery. We need more farms for sure. Oh, look at that army of beastmen. They're raiding my lands. I can't permit them to live either. Mockery of our vows. Really? Income from trade goes down by 80% for 10 turns. I'll have to take it, unfortunately. But fortunately, we don't actually make that much from trade. So I lost a few hundred gold, but it'll be all right. I don't want to lose that much leadership in battle. All right, so what about technology? What more do we want? Again, stronger lords and heroes. We'll take all of that. Plus 15 to peasants available. 31 turns total. That is a very long time. Bretonnian diplomacy. The dwarves are pretty close by. I could ally them. That is true. All right.
Is it time?
Let's have a look now at Xandri. Xandri, build your walls today. Here's a clay pit. Do you have anything that I want locally? That's a really good question. I could get, let's see, more farms, 300 gold, 450 when you go up. It only gets better whenever you go up. I suppose I do need to build a few windmills if I want to further improve my overall economy, but I've got a lot of special buildings out there that's kind of preventing me from doing that. I can't get rid of my walls because we kind of border Sartosa, so it might not be the best location for those buildings anyway. And over here we have an Eastern Bazaar. I could destroy the one there, but that loss of gold really does concern me. What about down here? Again, it's all coastal locations. We at least get more gold from our fishing harbors. Yeah, that's a good thing. No, I'll keep it where it's at right now. I could get rid of that weaving house and change it up, but again, we'll just wait and see. I am making a lot of gold, and I do want my walls to stay up. Over here is a what? A night watch. Untainted +1, correct? Yeah, so I think over here we're just going to pick up, let's see, more replenishment and growth for now. And it's time to go after a few beastmen because they are raiding in my lands. Get out my lands. Hire them. I mean, I could. Wasn't planning on it originally, but let's go into battle. I'll lose a lot, but there are 3 Cygors here. I feel like I've got to fight them. And a lot of Minotaurs too. Oh boy. It is now time for another battle. Thankfully, there is a choke point here that usually makes it a little bit easier for you to really channel your attacks at your foes whenever they move on through. See, I could block them right here at the choke point, but that wouldn't really benefit me. I'm gonna wait for them to move through just a little bit, then we can begin to move towards all of them and hopefully win the battle by doing so. We're looking at Minotaurs at a strength of 110. There's Chaos Warhounds. I mean, they are tired, thankfully. How many Cygors? 4 Cygors? We've got 1 over here, or is it 3? Let's see. Yeah, 3 total. 4 groups of Minotaurs, 1 over here on the right flank. It's just not going to be easy, but I know that we can do it. The Cygor is already throwing some magical enchanted stones, or maybe it's just solidified Cygor droppings. We'll just say it's magical. Like a unicorn's droppings, right? Anyway, there they are, smashing right through our poor soldiers. But they're advancing. I was hoping to lure them, but I forgot how extensive the range is for a Cygor. Or I more so just had more hope than anything else. We're going to engage them. I've got a lot of knights who are going to move over here to the right flank. They are also being hit by these stones, but they're going to make it. They're going to make it, and we're going to destroy them. Here they come. One more mighty charge. Get rid of these warhounds. There's 2 groups total, so we're just moving a little bit closer to them to take them out. We've got over here what then? We've got Henry and REPANSE charging in. The Minotaurs are no joke. She's already used her special ability to weaken everyone nearby by debuffing them and dealing damage. But here we go. Let's watch a very powerful charge into our foes. That anti-large is going to help us defeat these Minotaurs. The Cygors will probably get dozens of kills, if not scores of kills. So now let's go back out into a more tactical view. We can see what's happening right now. I'm trying to go after these other Ungor raiders. We're trying to focus on one Cygor at a time. That one has only 12 kills. The other one 9 kills. One Awakening of the Wood hit these Beastmen from behind. Let's go check out the right flank right now. REPANSE has led her soldiers into another victory. Right over here we have Knights Errant. They're charging in and breaking through all of these Ungor raiders. They are rather diminutive. They're not powerful. They're not Gors. They're Ungors. 51 kills for one Cygor. We just need to engage it. Once it is engaged, we can probably destroy it outright. But it looks like my knights are still having a pretty slow time of it at taking out this one Cygor, so we just need to keep them from being able to throw their stones. Over here, some more spearmen at arms. They're fighting a Cygor and also 2 groups of Ungor raiders. Go look over here. We've got some warriors who are currently fleeing. They've been broken apart by these Minotaurs who have nearly 100 kills already. They're hitting my peasant bowmen. My foot squires are currently keeping them busy too, but they haven't killed one yet. Over here, REPANSE has gone after their beast lord, following him. She's been winning every single fight. She's at 40 kills right now. Over here on the right flank, we've got 2 groups of Minotaurs, one at 39 kills, the other one at 50 kills, and we have Men-at-Arms who are still trying to hold them back. And of course, Henry Le Massif is not losing too much while fighting that fight. Now we have over here Men-at-Arms who are helping out our knights and taking down another Cygor. REPANSE is still following that Beast Lord. I'll let her go after those blasted Cygors later. Our Field Trebuchet is still hitting them over there. On the right flank, we can see what's going on. It's just us chasing after a Cygor. We've broken down all of their Ungors, and so now we just need to finish chasing them down. Henry Le Massif. Yes, how many kills? 8 kills. I mean, he's been fighting Minotaurs. He's killed, what, 8 Minotaurs? If so, wow. 4 Minotaurs are left over here. We're looking at our foot squires and our damsel. She has 4 kills, but she is really just trying to keep our units up, trying to use healing magic to mend their wounds and to keep them in the fight. And here comes REPANSE de Leonesse. She's now charging in to cut off the cloven hoof of this blasted Cygor. He never skips leg day. But there we go. The fight unfolds. These poor men. It's over now, though. It's now fleeing. So we have won. That was it for the entire battle. We just need to chase after what's left of their fleeing forces. That way we can follow up later and fully destroy them outright. There we go. A good and solid win. That was a good fight. It's good training to know how we can operate against a foe that we haven't really fought before in our current campaign. So we'll kill them. It is tradition. Kill the prisoners. Is all part of the war. Ooh, the Grell shield. Blessed by each of the Grell companions, this shield ensures its bearer does not age whilst carrying it to war and quest. Plus 10 to melee defense and plus 10% to ward save. We could say that she had that. That's why she's here hundreds of years later. All right, here's Bold. A higher charge bonus and more leadership. She's at rank 11. She keeps on going up too. It's fantastic. So we'll pick up right now basic training to reduce overall vigor loss for our good fellows here. And we can finally get rid of that faction. Goodbye. We've gained a fireball if we want to use it. Here's a good attacker and upgrade to a trait. We have more chivalry, we have more leadership, and a larger aura size as well. Let's come on back over here. So here's rank 13 for Henry Le Massif. We'll give to him devastating charge. He's at 101 for a charge bonus applied to his weapon strength and his melee attack whenever he charges in. That's why it's very good. Okay, for you, damsel, we'll give you magical reserves for even more magic. Do you have your follower? Good, you do. I wanted to be sure. For that shield, I'll give it to you. For the aura, I might actually give it to our damsel. Yeah, we'll allow her to stay near our friends. Actually, you know what? We'll give it to our good friend Henry instead. It's a nice debuff to have. And he'll be in melee combat more. Okay. Now, let's march on back to Xandri. Very good. We'll be there in one more turn. We can upgrade our fishing harbor. That's all that I can upgrade. So I'll take it. I could use his little army to help me out when taking the capital of Henry, called Henry. All right, let's end our turn now. Right after I choose what else I want to recruit. I do not want Knights Errant. I think I'll wait for a few foot squires. I want maybe like 2 groups to join him. We could use some good fighters out there in the world. Out there, ready to go. Out there, ready to pillage. No, we're not going to be doing any pillaging. We're not here to take heretical artifacts. Rakov Dynasty. That is one good hero. Okay. She's gained a new trait, providing more of line of sight and campaign movement. Lethal etiquette. Well, I'm not using heroes on the campaign map right now. Over here would be a new paladin. I do want that. A livery, huh? Yeah, we'll take that. I need to upgrade it even further than where it's at. I mean, that is really a very expensive building. Zandri, you're still helping out with replenishment. Alright. Oh! The dwarfs are actually conquering a lot. Hey, good for them. They took Bel Aliad.
Can I assist? Yes.
We'll come back to Zandri then.
As you order.
I'm trying to help out with the public order and to make sure that we do not lose it. I've already conquered so much, I feel okay to just kind of upgrade what I have right now. We'll take a city. 4,800 gold. You know what? I'll wait one turn to save 10%. Instead, we'll come back over here and build up our stables. Done. I could bring in the Green Knight, but it only has so many uses. I don't want to use it yet. And I just like having that passive benefit to what I have here. And the good part about building up our army over there is getting a new trait. Look at that. Devoted, +5 to leadership, +3 to untainted. He has spent multiple turns in a location with a chapel. I wonder if we could take out that agent with one of ours. I suppose we could. Yeah, we'll be here for a couple of turns only because we just need to patch up. Once we patch up, we can move on to other enemies. Now we can go to the east. It looks like Henry's being pushed back. They were doing incredibly well, but the greenskins are moving down. So we could head straight over there. I don't know how strong they are right now, but yeah, we could head straight over there. 4,000 gold is where I'm at. Let's have a look at what I could build. I can't build my city. I need a little bit more gold for that. We'll take some kilns. All right. You still don't have what you need yet. That is unfortunate. Let's go look over here. Oh, look at that. The king is doing very well. He's conquered a lot. Musion is still alive, surprisingly. The prospectors are a top tier faction. I never really thought I would see that day come. Alright, there's no one that I can treaty with. The Pirates of Sartosa, they've got to go. They're fighting who? Bartolo, Karakern? No one adjacent then. Well, let's end our turn because we're not done yet. We still have more building up to do. We'll take that sanctuary. It's a great thing to have. More replenishment and more growth, especially if I want it to be a top tier location. And I do. It has proper walls. Henry's coming back. I'm sure they have a big stack back at their capital. The toughest part about fighting Tomb Kings is whenever they're defending their capital. It's usually an awful garrison. They get a very powerful garrison. I mean, extremely powerful. War Sphinxes, all of that stuff.
Speak before I do.
I know you want a peace treaty, but I can't let you have it. It wouldn't be right. The broken nodes have a wall. The top knots are gone. We have one turn to go, but we are getting closer. So we'll begin to head out. Okay. We can get Wardens of Montfort. I'll let you take that. That puts you... Oh, it didn't count towards my capacity. Hey, how about that? Let's come over here. Let's get right over here. Not bad. So let's come back. I suppose I could move closer to Zandri. Keep it pure and nice. Yeah. Corruption is quite minimal. I can't use any more of my gold right now, so we'll just end our turn. Oh, thankfully there's no big army right there. I'm sure they have one close by or trying to conquer somewhere else. They did have another settlement, so if we can get Henry, we'll have a gold mine. A beautiful gold mine right out here in the desert. I would like to think we're just kind of like going into that ancient city, taking all of their gold cutlery. Yep, that's a mine. We're mining. That's what we're doing. Fiends of the Frontier. Oh, check that out. Every morning brought more disappearances. The vampires' stolen victims would never be found. Their drained bodies lost in a heartbeat to the pitiless winds and scattering sands of the endless desert. No more, no more. In the name of the lady, in the name of truth and purity, Bretonnia's knights have tracked the vile blood drinkers to their nest, thus rendering her people safe from undying evil. For now. I like that. That was great fluff.
The lady calls me.
Kind of pumped me up there. All right, let's go. I was just gonna go alone, but no, we're gonna head in together. I don't know what they might bring at me. Okay, we can build more buildings over here. A royal barracks. We can get some questing knights. I do want questing knights. I need it for a mission. So we'll go get our royal stables. Again, it's so much gold though. You know what? I'll upgrade my city first. Tier 3, I'll take that. As I do want to upgrade the capital. Now we can end our turn. Usually I keep out the end turns, but they're so brief now, and it gives me a chance to kind of like go over what I want to do without having to really spend too much more time on that. Ooh. What do you want, King? A military alliance. I can't permit that because he will drag me into wars way back at home. I actually kind of prefer playing her on Mortal Empires, even though the Southlands are a little bit more developed in the Vortex campaign. Largely because I get to have help from back home, and that's really cool. No, she's by far, to me, one of the best lords put out. Her synergy is incredible. Her abilities are just effective. And, man, it's a fun theme, having Bretonnians fighting down here. Okay, look at that. The lady's favor. Damsels can act a little bit better, but that isn't why I picked it up. A unicorn. Oh, yes, indeed. Take that. We found a unicorn in the desert. A sandicorn. I don't know. Okay, let's go in. Look at that. Ushabti, a necrosphinx, and catapults. So I'll need to be here for 2 turns. 2 turns total. While we are doing that, we can, well, move a bit closer. Here comes me, friends. And so we're on our way. Yeah, being immune to desert attrition is fantastic. We need that every single day. Al-Hayik, take your royal barracks, and now we can end our turn again. I am losing more and more gold. It'll go back up in a few turns whenever I get more of, what's it called? My trade back. Oh, they're coming to fight me. So let's fight it out because we are fighting some major, foes here. A lot of Tomb Guard. We've got a Necrosphinx. We've got 3 groups of Ushabti. We'll probably lose a lot. Sir John, let's go. It is now time for Henry Le Massif to take out an enemy Tomb King. He's come to these lands to win, to make his fortune, and to bring honor to his family's name. That trebuchet could potentially hit him and deal a lot of damage. That Tomb King has already been hit quite a bit. He's going to be able to easily win this fight at over 500 weapon strength. He's got a charge bonus of 107. Let's go look at our own army right over here. Repans is waiting. We've got our damsel on a unicorn, and if we keep on looking around, what do we have? Our knights waiting on the right flank, as they often do. We've got some more forces over here. Agro Relique also moving in. These field trebuchets. They've got 20 shots total. Missile damage of 188. And it looks like he's already won. Henry has slain the enemy Tomb King in that singular duel. Now let their army come. They do have a War Sphinx. These constructs are massive. The hearts of every man in our army must be steadfast. We'll take it down. Henry will take it down. Repans will go after it as well. They do have a Screaming Skull catapult. We're looking at skeleton archers. A lot of Ushabti. In fact, they have 2 groups of Screaming Skull catapults. I always forget that they're actually crawling on their own. Terrifying. But no, our army is going to wait, and I'll show my formation off right now. So our leaders are on the front lines. Of course they are. We've got over here Sir John of the Knights of Origo. We've got all of our spears on the front lines. We have our sword infantry right behind them. We have some battle pilgrims who are ready to flank and to supplement. Back here we have our peasant bowmen, 4 groups total, and of course our field trebuchet. The relique is just really about inspiring our soldiers, so they'll be here in just a little while. Let's go have a look at that nice little buff called Icon of Devotion, plus 12 to leadership. So look at these guys over here. 107 leadership. Look at the trait too. It says poor leadership. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's doing just fine. Lord nearby, flank secure, other. I would like to know what the other is. And we also have our Wardens of Montfort as well. We'll use them to go after those blasted Screaming Skull catapults. It's a trebuchet versus catapult debate. Which one do you root for? Team Catapult or Team Trebuchet? For me, I mean, you know I'm on Team Trebuchet, but that's just me. So here they come now. And there goes my blessed stones. Ah yes, Bretonnian stones to the face. An effective cure to any malaise. You know, they have a lot of Tomb Guard. Tomb Guard that have halberds. I mean, that's anti-large abilities. They've got, again, that Necro Sphinx. Not just a War Sphinx, my bad, a Necro Sphinx. Back here we've got just an ample amount of units. They have Ushabti protecting their archers. It's really the catapults that are probably my biggest threat. Right now, that Trebuchet is doing a great job at taking out these Tomb Guard, though. We'll eventually have to go after these blasted catapults, though, with some mounted units. Hopefully they'll leave them alone. I've got a sufficient amount of infantry, though. We're going to be okay. We're moving back just a little bit just so that we can get a few more shots with our Trebuchet crew. Get it together. You know what to do. The Chevaliers will not lose today. One day, it could happen. It's not today. There they go again. Let's see if we land any hits. Not really. Come on, friends. You can do a better job than that. They're getting ready now. Here comes the Screaming Skulls. Horrific. Oh, I don't like that. We didn't break one down yet. Actually, we can get a nice view of the battlefield. Let's go into a more tactical field of view after the initial charge. You always have to watch the initial charge. It's very important. So here comes all of our heroes and lords going after the enemy Tomb King. Tomb Prince, whatever they have, it's going to be destroyed. There goes the Necro Sphinx. And here comes every brave Bretonnian peasant joining the lady in combat. There they go. You can see that my knights are moving in from that flank. The battle pilgrims are also moving around. There's that AoE from our leader and also one awakening of the wood that broke down some archers. We're still going after more of them. We can see where our peasants are currently attacking. Let's now check things out in a more tactical view. So there goes my knights right now charging into Ushabti. They're blocking me from getting to their blasted archers. We have more battle pilgrims who are moving right over there. And if you look at it right now, we're just here to keep these blasted Tomb Guard busy just for a little while. There's two groups right over here. They have halberds right over on the right flank. We've got a Necro Sphinx and many other units. And of course, we're trying to go after that right now with our leader, REPANSE. These archers are still alive. Well, they are actionable. Back over here, we have the Wardens of Montfort. They took out one catapult. There's another awakening of the wood breaking down some more archers. And we have some battle pilgrims also going after more archers. Here they go. They're finally able to make it into these units. They did get one shot off. Oh, there's another one. It didn't hit anyone, though. Good, good. Oh, wait, did it? It did. Ha! Or that could have been archers, or maybe not. Anyway, we have some Ushabti that are being summoned in right over here on my left flank, right in the middle of my spearmen at arms. Let's see now. REPANSE is still fighting a Necro Sphinx. That Necro Sphinx is about to be destroyed. Henry and REPANSE did it together. And our damsel, too. She was there, cheering them on. There's more magic. Another awakening of the wood. That Tomb Prince is still alive at only 5 kills. Over here, we have the Grel Relique at 0 kills. That's okay, though. Let's keep on looking around. We've got some more pole arms. On the right flank, we have destroyed these Ushabti. They're pretty much done for. I mean, look at our charge bonus, 98. It's a huge charge bonus. And their melee attack is so high, they're landing a lot of their attacks. So they're able to sustain a high degree of damage. Over here, we have, wow, over 90 kills for our questing knights. Battle pilgrims are also helping out. And it looks like we've won the battle. So Henry has fallen to us. We have gained gold mines for the lady. It's over for them. We won that battle. That's pretty good. Okay, I lost over 450 gold gained. I could sack it for 30,000 gold, but I do want to occupy it. It now belongs to REPANSE de Leones. De Leon. She's a hero now. Look at that trait. Plus 10 to melee attack, plus 20% to weapon strength. I'm telling you, Bretonnians are just so much fun. All their traits and things they get for their heroes and lords, they just become supreme deities of war. Now, REPANSE at rank 12. What do you need? A virtue of empathy. That would be an even bigger aura size. She has all of her special abilities. I love that. Let's go to Blade Master. I could make her a better commander, but no, I want her to become more powerful. I'm glad all of these are only 1 point. It actually makes her quite effective. I don't have to spend like 3 points in one thing to make it good. Okay, rank 14 for Henry. The Hippogriff. Oh my god. I can't believe that, man. He's got a Hippogriff. For a paladin to have that, he's about to kill even more. Look over here. Sir John the Devoted. I shall give to you right now. Let's see. Inspiring Presence. Very good, Sir John. So we do have Henry. Look at what we have over here. A gold mining pit. 600 gold. At tier 3, 1200. And look at how cheap it is. I mean, she's here, so that's really why. If you want to develop an area, man, her trait makes it so easy. So we also have a Grell Chapel. What else do we have? Royal Stables over here. I'll keep those. We've got also a barracks. We could use it as a new recruitment area. Right. That'll negate my income from farms, but that's okay. So we'll take for now Realm of Chivalry to decrease the cost of building even further. Okay. Now it's time to build up and just do a little bit more and to get ready for new battles. But Sir John, you'll wait about here. I don't want you being destroyed by any rampant enemies. Unfortunately, we did lose Karthik. That's one trade partner gone. Improved the omens, more leadership in battle. I'll take it. I've got the gold for it. And we now have our questing knights. There we go. Pierre Dardenne. A bigger charge bonus and perfect vigor too. We've got to give it over to her though. I mean, she is able to enhance any questing knight. So we do want her to have it. Largely because they're cheaper under her own command. Okay, so you three will go away to join his army for now. I still lose a lot of money because of it, but that will change whenever I build more buildings here. I gave him a vow where he's got to be here for 5 buildings to be built up. All right, you're rank 15. I'm going to give to you what then? Devastating Charge? Oh, absolutely. 130 is very high. For rank 11 for her, we'll give her, let's see, regrowth, more vigor, more health. A great thing to use whenever you're tired and you've taken a lot of damage. Okay. We can now make more money down here. We need to build up our cellar to make more money from industry. And after that, what more could we use? It's got to be something handy for down here. A smithy. Another shrine. Over here would be a Grell Chapel. That just feels about right to build that everywhere. Okay. So where do we need to go? We need to go after Agro Migdal, especially if we want to destroy them. I have a lot of questing knights. I'm very happy to have 4 groups of... Oh, there we go. Look who's over here. Now that's going to be interesting. All right, Sir John. I know these knights cost a lot more, but I do not want to get rid of them. They've been quite good at helping me out. I now have a bigger bonus. So we'll go after that location. We'll burn down Agro Migdal. Then we'll conquer over here to the east and take Numas and Qatar. Then we'll continue to fight more of these blasted Tomb Kings. We'll come down here and take everything that they have, like the Black Pyramid of Nagash. I'll need a much bigger army for that. For what you need, I don't want to use global recruitment. That would cost way too much, but having a few pole arms is okay. It's almost time for one more major fight. I wonder, will they come to fight me directly, or will they just go back home? Let's find out. They're moving away. Okay. I've got walls everywhere. I could still go to Agro Migdal and take it over. I was hoping they would come fight me, but they chose not to. If I could just reach them, I would take them by the femur and just snap it. Going after my poor towns. So here we go then.
Do not betray your king.
Oh, look at that. Here's SETTRA. I'm going to beat SETTRA to get that trade. He's rank 11. Yeah, it's good to beat him before he gets his more powerful mount. then you're in trouble. That's when things get a little bit messy, a little bit dicey. So I need to save up for my final building over here to get even more gold. We're at 900 gold. That's a lot. Yeah, so we need to build that up. Let me have a look over here. How many more do you need? You need 3 more buildings. Okay. Only 3 more. I could destroy one and rebuild it, as I do have a lot here, but that would be a lot of gold, so I might just wait. I might just move into a new location to go build things up, but... Or I could just, like, disband his entire army and just be okay with it. I mean, they do have a decent rank, but I like having my gold. All right, let's end our turn again. We're about to complete more technology that will make us much more powerful. No, I'm just going to burn it down. If we need to fight the greenskins, we'll fight them later. Oh, he's coming down, so he probably has that other army coming in to help out. Ooh, a lot. We've got 3 armies to fight. Let's go do it. It is now time for the ultimate battle. We're going right after one of their Tomb Kings. They have a reinforcing army right over here. Here comes Henry Le Massif on his hippogriff. We need a good name for that hippogriff too. But here they come, Stalkers, Chariots, and Tomb Guard as well. My Questing Knights will be the mainstay of our force to take them on. Here comes our Damsel too. They're moving right in. We'll go look at our formation that's on the front lines a little bit later. For now, we've got to observe what is happening here. Our Questing Knights taking on a very prominent foe. If they can do it alone, oh, that would be ideal. There's one Earthblood. We've got to keep everyone patched up. These Nahikarians, they're being slain. When in doubt, use a big old blade. Let's have a look over here now. It looks like that Tomb King is done for. And while that is going on, let's go look at the main enemy formation. So over here, we're looking at another Tomb King. SETTRA, the Imperishable, is here as well. We're looking at, let's see, more Skeleton Spearmen. We have now wounded that Tomb King. Another reinforcing army is further out on the northwest portion of the battlefield. They'll be coming in too. They also have a Cimmerian War Sphinx. Finally, we get to face that as well. And here we go. Henry's at 18 kills. Repanse at 4 kills. We're now going after many more units. They are now patching up with their passive ability. At least we're getting it out the way now. All of these Questing Knights, I mean, they're able to stay stationary in battle for quite some time, and they are doing as such. These Stalkers are probably getting a few kills, not to mention all of these archers way back here. I mean, sustained fire will do some damage to us. So let's go look at our main formation while we wait for them to get to us. We have all of our spears on the front lines, clearly. We have a very high melee attack at 47, okay? 47 for a basic unit. That's nuts. Like over here for their little spearmen, 14. 14 melee attack versus what, 47? Yeah, dramatic difference. And we all have flaming attacks. Let's go back down over here though. So we're letting her fight alone, taking on what? 2 groups of skeleton horsemen archers and also an archer chariot. Let's look a little bit further back and we can see what else we have. More Questing Knights still fighting. All of them have a lot of kills. We're destroying their Tomb Guard. They can't really get to us. I mean, look at what they're trying to do. They're trying to be adorable and fight us. But now the main enemy force is coming. Here comes some Carians. They're charging right in. We'll have to counter them with our spears. And of course, their archers will probably do some sustained volleys to break down the livelihood of our poor spearmen at arms. All right, there is that field trebuchet now targeting some units over here to the right. We're trying to go after that War Sphinx if possible. And of course, SETTRA, who we'll be visiting later on. Here comes some more Carians, and they have now summoned in a Ushanti unit right in the middle of my poor peasant bowmen. We need to not let our formation fall into disarray. This organization will be our downfall, really. Here they come. They're being patched up. There goes some chariots too. They're moving right in. We've just got to defend ourselves right now. They're holding. There goes that lovely trebuchet. We're going to use it extensively in this battle. Here they all come right now. They have really mixed up my right flank. I have a feeling we won't be able to hold it. Not well, but here comes more of them right now. And so they are here. And while that is going on, our Questing Knights are still fighting. They'll eventually need to go help out because we need to go get rid of some catapults, but they're still fighting this battle. And Henry is at how many kills? 73 kills. But Repanse is still way back here on her own fighting. She's at 88 kills. The fact that Henry can keep up, impressive, most impressive. Okay, so that trebuchet is at 137 for kills. Let's go look at what's happening right now. So we have all of our archers trying to go after one group of skeleton archers, just trying to get rid of them. Let's see, we also have some skeleton spearmen. We've got a Korean War Sphinx still in the midst of our line. We're trying to get our peasant bowmen back on the right flank. Now they have broken our right flank. That men-at-arms is now fleeing, and SETTRA is around here doing whatever SETTRA does. Whatever a SETTRA does, he's doing it here. Let's see, more spearmen, more halberds. They're pushing in right now. Let's go look back and see what we're also doing. Most of them have fallen. So we're actually pulling back the questing knights. They're beginning to crumble. Let them crumble. They're taking damage. And REPANSE is more than able to take on all these enemies on her own. She's at 91 kills. She has over 600 weapon strength and currently over 100 melee attack. She's got that nice active buff. So all of our questing knights are now moving in over here on the left flank. They're beginning to get ready to surge right into the mainstay of the enemy's ranged divisions of their companies. Not divisions, companies. Oh, that mathematical. All right, so all of these skeletal spearmen, they're still engaged, and that's doing fine. Let's go look over here now. What is happening right over here? We've got some magic being used on them. I do not like that. Incantation of Cursed Blades, increasing their weapon damage and armor-piercing damage. Back here would be SETTRA the Imperishable, who is yet to really engage in a fight. So you just heard my field trebuchet go off, right? It's hitting a big chunk of their units right here. Let's go have a look at that. I'm using Alt. If you hold on Alt, you can target where your artillery hits. So that's what I did. Now it's targeting right in the middle of these units. We're already at 287 destroyed units. That War Sphinx is falling apart. There we go. Another devastating hit on top of them. If you want to rock them, you got to block them. Block a stone. Henry took it down. He's standing up. T-posing for dominance. So let's have a look. These questing knights are way back over here going after a variety of units like all of these archers. They were meant to go after that catapult earlier, but it disappeared from my line of sight, so my knights stopped charging. So then I just sent them out to get close by because I knew it would take some time. Over here are still that group that's currently fleeing. If you look at it right now, we have so many kills. Our field trebuchet is crucial. At nearly 400 kills, it has 373. It's about to get more. Back over here, we have our peasant archers going after these tomb guard. They have 11 kills and 15 kills. And my foot squires are at over 100 kills right now. Our damsel has 16 kills. Back over here, we have Henry going after SETTRA. Henry is so powerful. He's able to challenge the ultimate Tomb King. And so back over here, we're also hitting these Screaming Skull, not Cole, catapults. And so they're going to take them down. They're at over 100 kills. So they're about to end that fight. Let's go all the way back over here while I drink some tea so that all of you can enjoy the fight. There goes some more magic, some earth blood. There we go. Good tea. So there goes my trebuchet. I mean, look at how many were destroyed, and now SETTRA is done for. They struck at the same time. Oh, look at him. He's sleeping. Eternally. Nerd. Let's bury him. The battle's over. We've won. We've done it. There's a close victory. We did it. Okay, so we lost over 500. They lost their entire army. We're just built to fight Tomb Kings. I mean, that's just really what it's all about. So that army is now done for. We can probably push on to Agrol Migdal, burn it down. We stole armor. Hey, armor of the fortune. Very good armor, too. More armor, a ward save, and physical resistance. So for any physical damage, a total of 16% will be negated. Prayer of Fortitude, look at that, plus 5 to melee defense, and they have a bit more missile resistance as well. She's gained Confident Defender, more chivalry leadership when defending, and a larger bore size when defending. And a further plus 15 to her charge bonus. I mean, -3 to control is alright. Usually the AI has so many benefits, it doesn't matter anyway. But at rank 13, I'm going to give to her, let's see, Devastating Charge, plus 15. Oh, absolutely, take that.
Ready.
Look who it is, Grimgore.
Battle comes.
No, I came here first.
The lady's burning
I'm gonna raise it.
justice.
It'll give me
All
more
for the
chivalry.
lady.
Done. There's a push into speed too.
I await.
Alright. I'm glad it moves you back instead of just being like right there. Oh, we lost a unit. Let me see. I didn't lose any knights. One of my infantry units, I would assume. Alright, rank 14. We'll go back down over here to Devastating Charge again. 117 for a charge bonus. Rank 16 for Henry Le Massif. So we'll give him Blade. Well, no. We're going all in on damage and health. Bannermen, here we go. Men of great size and stature have an easier time inspiring others. The mere sight of them instilling courage in their brethren. So more of a charge bonus and weapon strength.
The lady
And for her at rank 12, we'll give her regrowth rank 2. Very expensive spell, but it can be handy in the middle of a crisis. All right, for technology, we're going down here to heroic duties. Let me see here. What else do we need? Probably cheaper buildings, more income. I mean, cheaper infantry is a good one too. Let's keep on looking. Is there anything fun of it? No, I'm going to focus on my heroes, I think. We're not fighting the greenskins yet. Eventually we will, but I'm going to avoid a war with them if I can. Let's see. High Sea Decrees. Over here is Skaven, Beastmen, Dark Elves. No, we're not fighting them yet either. Yeah, so no, all of that is fine. Wood Elves are not coming to bother me. The Dwarfs, yeah, eventually we'll pick up that Kings of the Mountains diplomacy. But no, we're going down to heroic duties and then rally the peasants. Oh, yeah. All right. We should call it here. Do leave a like down below and look forward to much more tomorrow. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to follow my Twitter, by the way. I have a link down below. I talk about D&D and Total War and all that. And you can ask me questions or talk to me if you want to. But anyway, big shout out to all of my patrons. Thank you for supporting my channel. And until then.